As a trader, your job is to constantly improve your skill by acquiring knowledge and reading books. In this video, I'll go over all the books that are important to read as a trader in 2022. If you're new here, my name is Sibulele and I'm currently documenting my entire trading journey with as much transparency as possible so that I can lead by example. So if you're new here and you just saw my channel, please subscribe for new videos every single Friday. It is very important that you acquire knowledge through reading books, because not only will that help you as a technical trader, it will also help your psychology and really help you build different beliefs, different thinking processes. For example, all these books that I'm going to mention after this, I'm going to go into detail and summarize them for you, why it's crucially important and why you are completely better off reading these books. The first book is called Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. In this book, Mark Douglas goes into details where he shares his experience while working at Merrill Lynch at the trading board. He goes over all the experiences he's had with traders over 18 years of experience. He goes over in finer details while better market analysis and technicals won't necessarily improve the problems you're currently experiencing as a trader. Why it's better to develop new beliefs about trading, right? How you think about trading, how you think as a professional, because we have two approaches. We have the professional's approach and we have an approach that we are most comfortable with, how to develop new beliefs and thinking processes. The second book I'm going to recommend is called The Disciplined Trader by Mark Douglas. This one goes into specific noting down all the trading errors that you create by yourself as a trader, all the things that you do as a trader that decrease your success potential. And we have to understand that people are not necessarily born with the characteristics necessary in order to succeed on the market on a geometric level. It's just what it is. You have to be willing to go through the process. You have to be willing to quantify your progress as a trader. You have to be willing to be honest with yourself regarding the areas you need to improve. Be honest with yourself regarding your weaknesses, and most importantly, develop strengths. Mark Douglas touches upon very important concepts. For example, approaching the market from a large number of trades perspective. Mark Douglas also notes that traders, even though most won't admit it, right? You don't need to know what's going to happen next in order to make money as a trader. Therefore, if you approach the market from that approach, you won't have an overemphasis of the outcome of an individual trade. Why? Because you apply a certain edge over every single trade that you take, and after taking a large sample of trades, you'll then expect to be profitable. That is how professionals experience it. That is their perspective. These are the beliefs and thinking processes that they've developed, either through trial and error or through a lot of pain. Most traders unfortunately have to go through extreme amounts of psychological pain and physical pain and very often shame, because we are not born with these characteristics that allow you to succeed in the financial markets. One would be very surprised to note that a lot of traders very comfortably contribute and donate to the profits of the successful professionals that are consistently professional and consistently profitable year in and year out, without acknowledging that something needs to change. They need to develop new thinking processes. So with this second book, I'm going to recommend Mark Douglas, Thinking, and it's called The Disciplined Trader. The third book I'm going to recommend is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. This book goes over the very important concept of the law of attraction and quantum physics. It's very important to note that in life, everything that you attract is something that you've actually thought of, something that you have actually created, right? It's very important to understand how at this current time, you are creating your future life, and your current life right now is a current reflection of your previous thoughts, and that therefore you need to understand that with your present thoughts, you are cultivating your future experience. That's why I use a metaphor that yesterday's dreams are today's realities, because I've thought of my life previously. I've thought of myself here. I've thought of myself speaking to you guys, because not only am I passionate about this, I'm committed to constantly improving as a trader, to most importantly conveying information, right? Duplicating my perspective on how I've experienced the market. And that's the special thing about trading. We all have unique experiences of how we interpret market information. The fourth book I'm going to recommend is The Universal Principles of Successful Trading by Brent Penfold. In this book, he goes over all the principles that you need to understand, not only about life and how to operate in the market environment, because the market is an unstructured environment. Therefore, you need to create structure by yourself, by putting yourself and having rules and guidelines in order to navigate your way to success. The last book is called Profit First by Mike Michalowicz. This book goes into details on how to manage your finances as a trader. It speaks about very key importances. For example, as individuals, right, the more money we start accumulating, we start having false positives where we assume we have a lot more money than we think we need, not being prepared for emergencies, not being prepared for things that just happen in life. Therefore, in Profit First, you are training yourself not to only keep yourself motivated to make more money, it trains you to live off less while you're motivating yourself and increasing your income, while you're putting money away, and most importantly, while you're building discipline, and most importantly, cash reserves in all these strategic accounts, right? Now, this is very important because it's going to also help you access all this funding, with regards to financing, with regards to loans, with regards to opportunities. But Profit First is the most important book, and it just tells you that no matter how much money you have, if you don't have structure, if you don't have a plan, you are always going to operate on the basis that you have a lot more money than you think you need. Therefore, we need to condition ourselves in order to not only be successful, but continue and sustain that success. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you found a lot of value in this video. I post every single Friday. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and if you have any further questions, please let me know.